love you, girls.
Thank you. I love this.
This is great.
Thank
Did
you.
you design this?
No, Dolce. Are you kidding me? No, I was so excited to come see you guys, and I get to be on the couch and chat it up.
Well,
Very exciting.
We got to congratulate you because besides the 3 Grammys that you've won with the Black Eyed Peas, you are nominated for a Grammy for Big Girls Don't Cry. Congratulations.
My first solo.
How does that feel?
It feels amazing. I mean, to tell you the truth, I'm just happy to be in the game. You know, I've just been working so hard, you know, since I was 7 years old to get to this point.
7?
Yeah. I was one of those little child actor kids.
Did you feel? How do you feel about all that? Because we have child actors on all the time, and some of them are okay.
Yeah, I mean, it was great. You know, it was a great training ground for me for what I was going to do later in life. You know, I did a singing show for 6 years called Kids Incorporated. But, you know, I worked every summer. So I didn't get to, you know, go mess around or rebel, you know, at an early age. I was like a little adult. So I rebelled later.
Do you miss, now you got this, yes, later, yeah. You have this
a little bit.
fabulous solo career going now.
Yeah.
Do you miss the rest of the Peas?
Oh, all the time. Well, I'm on the phone with them all the time anyways. I'm going to do a show, the Peapod, on Thursday. We do it every year before the Grammys. We're going to perform together. So we're not breaking up. It's basically I have the best of both worlds now. You know, we can do 1 year an album, a Peas album. Another year I can do a solo album.
Keeps it fresh, too.
Yeah, it does. It does. Because, you know, when I go back and do an album with the Peas now, it's going to be really exciting, and it's like a nice little reunion.
Right. Oh, girl, my head is hurting because the bling bling from her engagement ring from Josh Jamel. Every time you do this.
Stop the question. How did he ask you?
Thank you. Well, see, that's something I'm going to keep sacred because, well, we made a pact. I wouldn't want to mess anything up before we even get married.
Guys sometimes don't like when you tell the story.
Well, for us, you know, you can't, it's inevitable. You know, there are going to be photographers. You can't live your life in a cave. You know, so if we want to go to the movies, we're going to go to the movies. Sometimes there are photographers there, sometimes there's not. But at the same time, we're not going to give it all away to everybody and, you know, walk down the red carpet and do the cheesy smile. And, you know, it's just, you know.
You bought a house, right, already?
Yeah,
Are you moved into it?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, is he annoying you with anything yet?
No, look, girls, I haven't been a newlywed yet, so you got to give me a chance here. No, but the good thing, I was listening to what you're saying about you have to have quality time away. Yeah. And by default, that happens because I'm traveling a lot, and so when I get home, we're always excited to see each other. So we don't really get to that point of getting on each other's nerves because I'm out, you know?
So when you see each other,
welcome home.
Yeah, I mean, but one thing, you know, for me is that's really important to keep is that, you know, date night. And what I mean by that, you know, when you live with somebody, I don't want him walking in when we're getting ready to have a date and for it to be fun and romantic and exciting, you know, to have one eyeliner on and the other one off and everything to be, you know, you're getting on the outfit and he's just at the next sink. You know, I don't want that. So if it's date night, I have to have my space and then we'll, you know, come together.
How long have you been together with Josh? How long have you been with him?
Over 3.5 years.
Oh, and you still have date night. That's good.
Yeah, you have to.
Good. You have to keep it going.
Yeah.
I wanted to ask you because now you're involved with MAC Cosmetics and you're the spokesperson for their Viva Glam campaign and MAC AIDS Fund Global Youth Prevention.
Yes.
What is that?
Well, it's very exciting. I mean, they asked me to be their representative this year, and I've followed the campaign since RuPaul started it, and, you know, people like Eve, Mary J. Blige, Dita Von Teese. I mean, so many people who, you know, are somewhat controversial and really aren't afraid to speak their minds. And, you know, I feel like I'm one of those people, and I think it's a necessary it's a necessary point for this campaign because you have to be able to talk about sex and protection and all of that, you know, to address this issue. Yeah. You know, and here it is, girls. Here we go.
What do you got?
Boom. This is the color. I'm really excited. They let me help pick the color. You know, it's $14. 100% of the proceeds go to the MAC AIDS Fund.
What's it called?
You know, it's not one of those 10% charities. I'm wearing it out, of course.
But, you should try it. I want to see if it works on the face. Go ahead.
Oh, you want to see if it works on?
Yes.
Oh, okay. All right. Here we go.
Yeah, it's a good color. The thing is, I wanted something that would be.
It looks nice on you.
It would work for everybody. It wouldn't be too invasive.
They don't match.
Just blend.
See, that's a girlfriend right there.
That's a really pretty champagne.
It goes with the color of the dress.
Yeah. Well, let me check it out. Let me see.
Yeah, exactly. Go ahead. Work it out. Go ahead. Work it out.
All right. Which hand do you use? Sorry.
Doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter. But the thing is, See, that's pretty. That's a very pretty. It's very sheer.
Sheer.
So go get it, ladies. I mean, it's $14. Oh yeah, work it out. It's good. You know what I wanted to? That looks beautiful, Whoopi.
Forget you're also.
Okay, it's coming off in a second. But it's gorgeous. It's how much? 14?
14, but all of it goes to the Mac AIDS Fund, and you know, $14 can purchase 575 condoms.
Wow.
You know, it could feed an HIV patient 5 meals. You can get 14 HIV tests, so it really is worth it.
You know, when I was in France at Christmas, I went to France over New Year's, and the hotels have condom machines.
Oh, do
Yeah,
they?
well,
They expect you to have
right.
sex
They
in
know
France.
what's going on. They're not running away from it. I know. Well,
They get very pissed if you don't.
They
know,
do.
You also.
another thing I want to talk to young girls about, and I think that you'll really appreciate this, is self-esteem. And I really went through a hard period in my life where I had to build myself up from the inside out. You know, I started back from ground zero. I was in debt, you know, spent all my childhood actor money. You know, I had to go into my trust, pay back my debt.
Was anybody looking out for you?
Well, I went to my mom's. I went to mom's, and you know, she opened up her doors to me, and she said, "Okay, you know, I'm going to help you rebuild yourself. You got to do the work," and I did. And you know, this is yeah, it was after the drugs.
Right.
And
But
really,
it's an empowering story, I think, for
right. And the
young
thing is,
people
for
going
me,
through it.
what I learned is boundaries. And basically, you know, we're going to be talking to a lot of youth this year. It's the first time MAC has centered on one group, and that's going to be youth, which is great for me because I feel like I can have a voice there. I want to tell young girls, you know, to have your boundaries beforehand.
Absolutely.
You know, when you're in the flirting period, you state whatever it is, whether it's I'm not going to have sex until I'm married, or, you know, I don't have sex without protection. That's just who I am. You're going to find out right away if he likes you or not. You know, you're not going to wait till that point where it's in the moment and will he like me or not.
And real protection, the kind that helps you with diseases, not just birth control.
Right, exactly,
Yeah.
exactly. So it's all of the above, and I'm going to be doing a lot of work this year. I'm at that point where I can monitor my schedule now, so I'm taking back my power.
Very cute.
Yes, so
You know what? We thank you so much. We have got to have you come back because, you know, to talk some more to the
talk
youth.
some more
the girls.
trash.
Absolutely.
Tell us about this ring.
Oh, yeah. This is from Cartier. This is awesome. Yes.
Our thanks to Fergie, and we're going to be right back. That is beautiful.